What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is the LVME. My name is Jared, and this is another one of our Smokin Reactions. So today, Tom MacDonald, America. Not what I was expecting. I mean, Tom just dropped 2 albums, and usually when he does that, we don't get any more music for a while because he's, as most likely all of you listening know, that he's an independent artist, literally down to like he's mailing you the CDs himself. So it's a little surprised to get another video so quickly, not what I was expecting to do. And man, let's talk about that music for a second, because I just got back from a road trip where I brought both CDs with me, so I got to listen to both of them extensively while I was driving. And I love them both. I think they are 2 excellent pieces of music. But I gotta say, and I'm really interested to what you, Hog fam, think as well. No Guts, No Glory for me is so much. It's so fucking good. Like, I like it a whole lot better than Us Against the World. Again, I like them both, and neither one is bad. But man, the music on No Guts, No Glory, it doesn't feel like a mixtape to me at all. That feels like a complete album. It feels coherent. And that, in my opinion, is some of the best music Tom has ever dropped. Like, I listened to the fuck out of that album so much. And I'm excited to peep this out. I would tell you what my favorite track is, but honestly, I don't know, because I think it is what I'm listening to, and then the next song comes on, and I'm like, no, but there's this. I'll tell you my least favorite is that one has Withdrawals on it. Good song, important song, I'm sure. Not one that is for me, and I can't drive down the road like singing the chorus, with that, and it doesn't speak to me. It's not supposed to. That's fine. But goddamn, that's some good music. I recommend you all get it. I mean, $15 plus shipping. I got shit. They're probably all gone now. I got the autograph set, 2 of them for 50. You can get them without the autographs for 25. That's a hella good deal, man. There's a lot of music on there, like 16 on one and 19 on the other, and there's no filler. There's no skits or none of that other shit. Tom, don't do that. It's all music, baby. So, America, man. So, and it's going to be obviously a social commentary, political song. Who knows? America's crazy right now. And what's crazy to me is, like, the news doesn't really tell you how crazy America is right now, because they're just backing up the president. Like, I wish they'd just give him the same treatment as Trump. Actually, no, I wouldn't wish that treatment on. I wish they would just offer some fair and balanced treatment on whoever the fucking president is, regardless of the R or the D after their name, and forget about their little personal agendas. So, I don't know what's going on in this country. We got crazy edicts coming from the White House, and YouTube talking about censoring discussions. Now there's another word you just can't say on YouTube. Hell, I already went through that censorship on this channel with the V word, and I was not promoting anything bad. I was talking shit about people who thought crazy thoughts. Whatever. Whatever. It's the new America. I need to fire this up. I don't want to get bummed out. Like, some of Tom's music lately, it's not the music that bums me out. It's just the fact that all the truth he's spitting is where we're at. And I mean, I'm not old. I was reading some comments. I meant to reply to this. I think it was on the last Tom MacDonald review I did, which was fuck, I don't know, was it Brainwashed? Where I mentioned how political parties go through reforms, and how, like, the Republicans had kind of gone super far right back in the Goldwater days. But trust me, that, and someone had replied that, man, you must be really old if I barely remember Goldwater like that. No, I wasn't alive. Like, no, don't get me wrong. I just researched it. That's all. I just researching and learning things. And I happen to believe that the left is experiencing a time in their party right now where they're just going so far extreme that they're turning off large amounts of the voting block. And that doesn't take a genius to come up with that either. I mean, that's why I like Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun, and just getting into Burden. He talks about all that. But Let's see what Tom has to say. We'll fire this up, and let's get it going. Now, oh hey, if you're brand new to this channel, look, I stop, I pause. If you haven't seen Tom MacDonald's America video, then you should click the link in the description below, bounce over to Tom's video, check it out, probably give him a like and a sub, come back here, and then we'll pause this one and talk about the bars, because that's what I like to do. And it's my channel. All right, here we go. America. Oh, look at this fool all out in fatigues in front of some army shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Knowing Tom, I'm going to press play and I'm going to pause it in 20 seconds and we're going to have a lot to talk about.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's
shit. Okay, I have to pause this. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, it's because I listened to these two CDs like in my car on a road trip, and I wasn't really thinking about titles of songs. I have heard this before. I know this song. Yeah. Okay. No, I like this. I've heard it before though. Keeping it real. I didn't realize. I thought this was something new, but no, that's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. This is a dope song. This video I never seen, but this song is dope though. Okay. I know this song pretty well actually.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just see.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just everything he said right there is just true as fuck. It's like I was saying before we started the video, like America is crazy right now. Sometime in my lifetime, and I hate this. I hate this. It shifted from like you used to be proud. It was okay to be proud to be American, like, and somehow this shifted over these past, however many years. And it started with these people that seem to think that if you're proud to be American or have any pride in your country, that you somehow excuse all the bad stuff America's ever done, or you somehow agree with it, or you're just blind to it. And so they feel the need to educate you, like, oh, well, actually, bro, did you know America commits more atrocities and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not trying to minimize debatable or undebatable atrocities. I'm simply saying, yes, there's a big difference between being proud to be American and proud that we live in one of the best countries in the world than thinking that we fucking excuse every little war and every little fucking war crime or every fucking botched bombing or bad decision or law enforcement fuck up. Like, that's absurd. And yet all these people make that distinction. And somehow that's permeated society so much now that, like, in this last election cycle and afterwards, they literally, like, if you're a patriot, they somehow want to equate you to a fucking Nazi. Like, the reason that people like me feel proud to be American is, yes, we do bad because nobody is perfect, and we are a nation made up of imperfect people, but we do try to do good. We were built on mostly good ideas. We try to do good things. You can come here, and guys like Tom MacDonald, who I don't even think he's a citizen here yet. He's a friggin' Canadian. He can come here and be successful, living in the hood in LA. He can just grind it. Why do you think all these people are building up at the border? Because it fucking sucks here? Because we're this shitbag country that does nothing but bad? Of course not. The American dream is alive and well all the fuck outside of America. It's just here now. These people, I don't get it. It's disturbing. Like,
to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. Can't help with slickings. Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave.
The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture has more power than the First Amendment. It sure feels that way, doesn't it? It sure feels that way. And it trips me out, especially this cancel culture shit, because this comes from all of these people that they're like, don't judge, don't hate. And then they turn right around and they judge and they hate. It's some shit, isn't it? And for me, it blows my mind. Like, I can't even wrap my head around that kind of thinking.
Will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America, does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate.
Sorry. I have never forgotten that people died to pay for this. I have family that served. My grandfather served proudly for 20 years. Silver Star, 3 Purple Hearts, several others. Try not to cough. I'm very thankful for anybody who serves. Somehow that gets lost now too. I mean, things are crazy. But as usual, Tom MacDonald's saying a lot of things that are dead on true. I don't personally agree with the like one of the beautiful things, and I'll use this as an example of what I'm feeling. Like a lot of people on the right seem to take great offense at the burning of the U.S. flag here in America by U.S. citizens or whatever. I don't care about that. Like, freedom of speech is freedom of speech, whether you hate the country or you love the country. You can say what the fuck you want to say. And the Supreme Court determined a long time ago that burning the flag is a matter of free speech. So I don't care. Like, and all these people that want to talk about how terrible America is, like I was complaining about earlier, I don't begrudge them their fact or their right to fucking say it. Say it, speak it, tweet it, do whatever you do. You do what you do. I'm tired of fucking hearing it, so don't come at me with it because it's bullshit. It's this black or white bullshit. It's either all good or it's all bad. You know, nobody's life is that way. You can't judge if somebody does one bad thing, then that's it. They're washed as a person. We wouldn't be able to function as human beings applying that same criteria. But we want to, the left, far left seems to want to go apply that shit to everybody. It's absurd. I'm ranting. That's what I do on a lot of these Tom videos, right? Let me know what you think. Tell me what you think in the comments, please. I would love to hear it. Let's back up into Tom here.
To the Patriots, lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I I can't.
Yeah. I mean, that summed it all up right there. Like, yeah, we get it. Doesn't mean we can't celebrate fucking Thanksgiving.
For my country, eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for.
I like that flow switch right there. I like that a lot. And I'm going to talk about the kneeling real quick, too. Take these off. It's just hard for me to hear my own voice when I'm talking. Kneeling with the flag. So you might say, Jared, isn't that free speech? Because I don't like that. But it's not the fact that they're doing it. It's where they're choosing to do these. You're at your job, men, women, whoever else is doing it at these sporting events. Like it started in the NFL. Like, you're at your job, doing your job, and then you're using your job to make a political statement that half the fucking people watching, roughly, are going to find offensive. I can't think of a time when I've ever held a job that I was allowed to just stop what I'm doing and spout my personal political beliefs that could very well be offensive off in the middle of that job to the people that were inside. Like, let's say you're I spent plenty of time in restaurants back in the day waiting tables and shit, right? Like, I'm an entrepreneur. That's why I always support guys like Tom, because I'm an entrepreneur in my real life. And that's what these indie artists are. They're very artsy entrepreneurs. So, oh shit, I just lost my whole train of thought. It's brought to you by weed. Shit. And this is unedited too. I'm not going to take this out. Oh, that's too funny. I lost it. Damn it. I was ranting on something good too. Oh well. It'll come back to me after I do this video, then I'll feel stupid and not want to upload this. See Tom. Oh, kneeling. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, I knew it would come back to me in a second. Kneeling. Like, I can't do that in my job. If you're a waiter and like you're waiting tables, like, I can't just stop in the middle of my shift on like a Friday night. Like, if the anthem were to come on the speakers and just kneel down and be like, "Fuck America. Can't stand for America," in the middle of my job. People would be like, "What are you doing, dude? You're working for us. Your time is our time right now. You are a representative of, whatever restaurant you're in right now." And that's gotten to the point where some places, when you work there in a lot of the service industries, especially here in Las Vegas, they make you agree to only say certain things on your personal social media because you are a representative of that hospitality industry, like of that hotel, of that restaurant, or whatever. Okay? And that's jobs making fucking, minimum wage plus tips. These are guys in the NFL that are at their jobs getting paid. League minimum is a fat stacks of cash, man. You're one of the elite few people, the elite of the elite of the elite, who get to be in that position, and you're trying to bitch and complain about being downtrodden at your job. It's at your job. You want to go hold a fucking press conference, outside the stadium and talk about how shitty America is for fucking an hour and a half? I don't care. That's your God-given right. You want to attend a sporting event and kneel during the thing and all the cameras because you're famous will come on you? Great, you're there in attendance. But when you're doing your job, do your job and keep your political beliefs to yourself, just like everybody else in America has to. I feel better.
It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for.
Yeah.
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America, you can hate the government and still love the country. The
Yes.
fundamental values of America are
That's the one I was waiting for. That's my favorite. That's only like a half a bar, so that's my favorite line in this whole song. You can hate or you can love America and still hate your government. hmm So many people need to realize that. Jesus. God damn, just you think I support this country and I'm proud to be American. You think I support the government? Please. They ain't even like that. I don't think some people can even understand that somehow. I don't.
country. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the
Yeah.
America. You can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. United States divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love.
Yeah. It's divide, 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 divide. And I know I've said this in the last Tom MacDonald song, and probably the one before that. Way too much time is spent on division. It's about all you fucking hear. Think about that. Why?
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. Our stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America.
Yeah. Sometimes there's shit at the end of Tom's videos. Not very often. Alright, he's gonna salute.
Meet
Whew,
Google Fi,
okay.
a phone plan by Google. With Fi,
Oh,
only
shit.
pay for the data you use. Or go.
Sorry about that. I worry a lot that we've just gone too far. Like, politics don't get rolled back very often. Like it's gone, like I was talking earlier about how political parties over the years have shifted left to right and sometimes gone too far, and usually what happens is they wind up bouncing back, you know, more closer to the center, like center left or center right. But this time, man, I just don't know. I don't know. Because there's a difference in what's happening now that we haven't had in the past, and that's the media influence. In prior cycles like this, there was not the 24-hour news cycle and media with agendas driven by major corporations with agendas and I mean, I don't mean to sound all conspiratorial, but facts are facts. And there's a lot of that shit going on. I mean, look at the whole Trump-Russia thing. And it's depressing me that this isn't even making the news. Like, I went searching for this, and it's barely out there anywhere. But you can check out the Russia-Trump thing has just been proven to be a Democratic hoax right now. There's trials undergoing right now that are coming out in the Senate where these facts are coming out that this thing was a complete lie created by one party and inserted into the media and just run with. And then it was fed to us as a population. Like, and even if you hated Trump, that should greatly trouble you. Because if they can do it for that, they can do it for shit that shit you like or don't like as well. Things that you might find upsetting. Just because you're like, yay, I don't care because it made Trump look bad. You should care. So I remember thinking the same thing back when the Patriot Act was first coming. I was like, man, this shit is too much. And the Republicans were like, oh, it's only ever going to be used on terrorists. Yeah, now here we are. What is it, 21 fucking years later, 20 years later? 20 years later. You know, they didn't roll any of that back, did they? You know, they renew that shit every fucking year. Anyways, America, Tom MacDonald, a sobering song, another bit of truth from the best independent rapper out there right now. And that's it. Those are my thoughts on that one. If you haven't bought his new albums, like I said earlier, I really recommend those. That shit is really, really good, especially the No Guts, No Glory. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If not, hit that thumbs down, whatever you want to do. Hit the subscribe button if you want to get notified when I drop more videos. And finally, if you're into mixed martial arts and cannabis, any other combat sports for that matter, you might like my podcast, SWAT MMA. That stands for Smoking Weed and Talking Mixed Martial Arts. Me and my co-host right here from Las Vegas. We have BKFC fighters on the show. We have some UFC fighters in the pipeline coming up. We get high. We talk about all kinds of interesting and exciting things in the combat sports world. Links are on your screen right now. I will catch you all on the next video. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.